most secret of places that you will never think of. Without further ado, let's go explore the other rooms, shall we? I know the strategy for this dog here. I've gotten it down to a T. Oh dear. Room service! Another mystery item. It's big. Hi. Hit you from the side. Well, death was upon you. I mean, room service. You didn't get out of the room. Remember to leave your hotel room, viewer. Leave the door unlocked, too. Okay. I'm tired of killing this dog. It's not to say that I enjoy killing them. What gave you that idea? No. Yes, I want to use it. Why wouldn't I? It's 10. It's not that much, but it does the job. Oops. Fuck. I hope I can fit shit in there later. And there's a thing here, on a tray. I got another! I keep getting these strange drinks. What's so strange about them? Are they vitamins? Remember to take your vitamins, kids. Well, maybe not. Ooh, a thing. I want it! Give it. Yes. It's mine now. Let me just drink this drink. What if somebody gave you a strange red drink, viewer? Would you drink it? What if they gave you a blue drink? Would you drink it then? Is that so, viewer? I hope you don't think I'm insane for expecting you to answer the question. I'm just hoping that you do. For my lack of commentary. I'm sorry. I'm just still a little bit upset from pooping up that entire recording segment I did.
Oh, I better warm up. Hey, could this be...
A bow! Yay! We found one. Tuna! Oh, hey.
The day of the recital at the
I hope this is the
Ballet
second
School I
one.
attended. Despite my insistence that he come, Mao didn't show up. While on stage, my eyes were fixated on the audience. And being so distracted, my feet tripped up my classmates and made a mess of the performance.
Aw.
I went home completely dejected, only to find Mao waiting in front of my house. Mao, why didn't you come today? I demanded as I ran up the steps to him. Mao replied with, well, you know, what was that supposed to mean?
He was busy.
More importantly, look at this. Mao showed me the inside of the white plastic bag he was holding. What was supposed to be more important?
They're called moonlight mushrooms. They light up at night. And if I can figure out what causes that and blend it with the genes of the bellflower...
Mao's dirt-smeared cheeks were flushed with excitement. It angered me like nothing ever before. Mao had ditched my recital to go hunting for mushrooms in
Mushroom
the ravine
hunting.
instead. I swung my hand up and knocked the bag from Mao's grasp. Dirt flew from the bag, and a rain of mushrooms fell to the ground.
Damn.
Mao looked at them with the saddest expression on his face. Imagine that. Mao was more worried about some mushrooms than about me. He could marry them for all I cared.
Wow.
You look like an idiot obsessing over some pathetic mushrooms. I'm just a waste of your precious time, aren't I?
What
Unlike
happened?
me, your plants don't tell you to come to recitals. They won't make fun of you or tell you to do your homework. You only need to look after them when you want to. You only turn to your plants because you're no good with people. You may have a dream for your future, but don't step all over mine.
Jesus.
I know, I know. I was taking out my frustrations from my poor performance on Mao. My own dreams weren't going as well, so I was looking down on Mao's. It was a lowly thing to do, but I
Yeah.
didn't want to apologize. I left Mao standing there as I ran inside and locked myself in my room. I had hung up my drawing where everybody could see it on my wall. The one of me as an adult, dancing in the field of lantern blossoms. That drawing of Mao's and my dreams coming to reality was a treasure to me.
And then you ripped it up.
When I tried to peel it off the wall, the picture tore.
I knew it.
For a moment, I felt extreme remorse, but I refused to give in. Took the torn drawing and ripped it to shreds before dumping it in the garbage.
Wow. Okay, that is the second one. What the fuck happened between the first and the second one? Hold on, viewer. Hold on. I need to go look at that. Also, when the guy that I look at, or one of them, I guess, they told me to bring a ranged weapon with me and a green melee weapon. Problem is, the only time you can be with enemies is if they're right next to you. However, that won't be the case for long. Sooner or later, we will have to encounter beasties in the dark. Oh yes. I hope you like my arrangements. I think I like them. I'm not really gonna showcase any of the... I'm not gonna showcase them. I'm going to use them when I want to. I'm not gonna purposefully use them to show you. I'll probably be showing them pretty soon anyway. It's not like I'm gonna do it on purpose just to show you guys. I mean, come on. I'm sure there's some other Fragile Dreams video out there. Knock knock. I almost didn't see this dog. Okay, she's over there. Room service. Room service. No one? Oh, this is the room services room. It's the linen room. Oh. A thing. Ooh. A memory item, perhaps? Perhaps another memory item, viewer. I know you're not tired of seeing those things. You want to secretly see all of the memories that are in this game, viewer. Also, in the guide that I'm looking at right now, it for some reason doesn't list everything in the hotel. The only thing it lists is the mug that we got. And another thing. Shh. Dog, shh. Are you sure? I bet kids go to hotels all the time and they fuck around.
Who is that? Where are you?
Are you genuinely wanting me to stay away, or are you just doing this like thing to just be like, oh, I want you to come here, but it's dangerous. They call that tsundere, I think. I'm not up and up on my Japanese culture, viewer.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Huh? Whoever. You again! You show up everywhere. Let me beat the crap out of you. Let me beat the crap out of you. Huh? Oh, he's switching up his game now, viewer. Where you at? Oh, he does a face move. He did a face maneuver. Where are you coming at me from next? You mask. That face move you're doing, It isn't very effective. You're dead, face thing. Whoa, oh, that.
Oh,
Whoops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewer. I accidentally, skipped his dialogue. Oh! Jeez, Seto, you having seizures there? I hope not. 'Cause I didn't get through this entire game yet. Oh, a thing. Yes. A thing. Yes. Need the things, viewer. Need them. That is why I'm searching very thoroughly. Because you know that, that torn letter, I believe? I found that on the left side of the railroad house thing. I didn't know I could go there until I tried. As for the right side of that building, there's nothing there. I bet you guys were dying to hear about that. And I'm not dying to fight the dogs again. Why can't it just be like, oh, it's been killed? We remember, it's been dead. It opened, viewer. What's in here, viewer? Room service. What?
I thought I told you not to come in.
Well, I'm room service. I get to come in. Someone's been abusing the drugs here. Was it you? Room service will not have this.
I don't get it. Does this mean you're dead?
Dude, you have like,
Give me a break. Why is it that you're able to see me?
you have some strange lines on you.
Hmm.
Where were you in the
Well,
night of the
well.
16th?
I had no idea there was anyone left out there in the world. Persistent little guy, aren't you? Anyway, listen. My name is Sai, and you are?
My name is Seto,
My name's Seto.
and I think you should get a better sized shirt.
Where'd you get that?
Well, Grandpa gave it to me.
Your grandfather? So he survived? How strange.
No, he's dead.
But I guess if he's already an old man now, a lot of time must have passed.
Nope.
Tell
He's
me,
dead.
how's the old man doing? Still active?
I don't even think it's Seto's grandpa.
He's passed away.
Oh.
He was just an old man he was living with.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Don't worry, I was just trying to do you a favor. Your body looks so cold.
Looked at like you were very dusty.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, shoot.
You see, I'm looking for this girl I saw with silver hair. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Don't ask me. You want a girl? Find her for yourself. You're a guy, aren't you?
What are you implying? Are you implying that Seto
Why are you following me?
is a
Can you
is a
blame
player?
me? I'm bored out of my skull around here. I'd do anything for a good distraction.
Or you
And
just want to
besides,
leave?
I know a lot of stuff. Maybe I could help you.
Why would you want to
Not
help
to
me?
mention, I'm a sucker for cuties.
That's a lie, and you know it. I wouldn't call Seto cute. Then again, I'm a guy. And... Shut up. Yeah, I don't you really use the term cute as much as anyone else would.
So comfy.
Because I don't use that word a lot.
Now that I think about it, even though I wanted to change myself, somewhere inside, I was convinced these days would go on forever. Now my time's up. What can I possibly do? with so little time left.
You use your self-help book.
For now, though, I guess I'll apologize to my boss.
That's a good moment of your time. Ooh, the third torn picture. I wonder if there's going to be some face hitting.
I was hit with the fever
Well,
the night that Mao and I had
not
a fight.
exactly a face hit, but it's a hit.
I remember bits and pieces of the dream that flooded my mind. But in the corner of every dream was the same image. It was the drawing that I had ripped to shreds. My legs in the drawing were cut off right at the ankle. In a sense, I was dancing legless.
Oh,
Soon the dream became reality. Though the fever subsided, my legs remained paralyzed. I
damn.
couldn't walk, let alone dance, ever again. I spent weeks mourning in my room. Mao came again and again to check on me, but I refused to see him. Eventually, he stopped coming at all.
Wow.
After a short time, I went back to school bound to a wheelchair. My line of sight was so low to the ground, it felt like I'd reverted back to a little kid. Everything I saw looked different from before. The school buildings were like gray giants that threatened to crush me. My friends were kind to me, but it felt like they were all looking down on me and sneering. I
Jeez.
barely lifted my head anymore. Even when I ran into Mao at school, I didn't make eye contact with him. My sickness robbed me of everything. My dream of becoming a ballerina, my smile that people used to say brightened the room, even now. Even though I was stuck in that wheelchair, I attended school like everyone else. With my unyielding nature, I strived hard in my studies, ate my meals with gusto, and led in my student council duties. Finally, my old smile returned, and I found a new dream. I decided I'd aim to be a world-class sports photographer.
And then your camera
Figuring
broke,
that
right?
my wheelchair couldn't stop me from taking photos, my father had bought me a camera.
And it
Of
broke,
all
right?
the things I lost with my sickness, there was only one thing I couldn't get back.
What was it?
After that
Your camera?
day, Mao and I remained strangers.
Damn.
The anger and hurt I felt from him were long gone. And yet, there was less and less chance for conversation like before.
Because
I
you
would often
destroyed
watch
his
Mao
mushrooms.
tending to the flowers in the school garden from my perch at the window. After all this time, it was only now that I truly understood him. It's odd how rather than when we were close, it was by watching him from afar like this that I came to know him better. Plants are far more delicate than I used to think. If you're the least bit irresponsible and neglect their care even a little, they take a quick turn for the worse. And because they can't speak for themselves, you have to sit for hours to watch and read what they need. Do they have
Water,
enough
sunlight.
Good fertilizer? Any signs of sickness? Are they thriving? Mao was ever patient as he looked after his plants.
pH of the soil.
If there was a sickly-looking sprout, he'd change its soil, set a splint for it, and even stay late into the night to watch over it. He'd crouch in front of the flowers that had been trampled on by thoughtless students and mull over them for hours. While the other students were laughing it up and having a good time, only Mao would have his ear tilted to the silent voices of the flowers that nobody cared to listen to.
Aw. Viewers, I hope some of you guys like flowers. In the way that Mao likes flowers. And that you're not a total loser. Like Mao. Not saying that you guys are total losers for liking flowers. Not implying that at all. I'm just saying, if you have a deep interest in something, you should go for it, viewer. Like, I have a deep interest in and not go completely insane from reading all of these really long text entries. And besides, you guys aren't the losers here. I am. Also, we need to go to downstairs. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, the frame rate! Why is it so bad? Hey, there's a thing over there. Hold on. Let me look away from that. Okay. Sai, do you have anything?
There's a pretty good chance survivors are still around here, so pay attention.
That's neat, I guess. Well, there's a person over there who seems to be glowing. Or is a ghost. You're breaking the frame rate, lady.
Stop. I won't let you past here.
I'm looking for somebody. So can't you let me through?
Yeah, please.
No, I don't know you. You're a stranger. I don't trust you.
Well, damn.
Ugh, what a brat. She won't listen to anything we say.
She can hear you.
You don't trust me? What can I do to win you over?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want
I
chocolate?
know. Will you bring me the star?
A star?
A star?
I think she's talking about the one on the Christmas tree down at the station mall.
So you want me to bring you that star?
Yes.
Okay then. Wait right here.
And I know where it is.
Guess what? There's a shortcut to the station mall by taking the roof stairwell. Pretty convenient, huh?
Yeah, I bet you had did some adventuring around in a place where you can't die, where I can die, because you're a ghost. Now, unfortunately for us viewers, we don't become a ghost when we die. We just die. And I'm not gonna die just for you to see that. If I die, it'll be natural. That just reminds me of a Brian Regan joke. I can tell he died for natural causes. He was blown up by a bazooka, so naturally he'd be dead. That's a joke. I love jokes like that. They're almost as bad as my comedy, where I just make bad puns. Really, really bad puns. You know, for someone who has no training in using any weapons, such as the ranged ones, Seto really knows how to use them. How does he already know how to use a bow and arrow without even using one before? And this is probably the best use of this weapon. I would go first person mode, but I think that would make me worse at aiming. This isn't some kind of first person shooter. Anyway. Ha! Go around the pole of doom. Eh. Stay away. Gotcha. This isn't duck hunt. This is raven hunt. Or crow hunt. Or whatever these are. What's the difference between ravens and crows here? Wiki it for me. Although I probably, every time I say that, I'm probably getting less and less responses upon things. Yes. I can shoot stationary targets here, don't you worry. I would be terrible if I... Aw, crap! I can still hit things with it. That's great. As I've said, viewer, ranged weapons have a surprising way of breaking after one encounter, making them one of the most almost useless items in the game. That take up so much space and they'll only be used for like one encounter of birds. And not much else. And they have somewhat limited range, too. I don't know why I'm clutching onto the remains of the bow, but I might need it. Speaking of bows, like, I played, well, I don't know if that was in the earlier recording or a failed recording. It's probably in the failed one. Since you guys might care, the Wii remote that I'm using is the gold Skyward Sword one that you get for, I guess, buying the game, or I don't know if it's like a special thing, but I have it, and apparently it has the Wii Motion Plus in it. And I don't know if that makes this game easier to play or harder to play, but in Skyward Sword, it was good. It wasn't the best. It was good. What are you looking at, viewer? I know you guys might have liked Skyward Sword, but I didn't like it that much. The motion controls I liked. Not most of the game. Even though I did play most of the game with a guide, because I couldn't complete the first dungeon by myself. Which is saying something. Because I don't know if the game tells you that. Oh. Grabby hands from the wall. We want to touch you, room service. No, you won't be touching room service. You can't touch room service! That's rude! Wait your turn! You will get your laundry later! Rude. Rude. Don't be rude to your room service. Never touch your room service. This is Spark Server 2401 telling you not to touch your room service. If you have touched your room service before, please apologize. Thank you. And on that note, yeah, I couldn't get past the first dungeon of Skyward Sword because I couldn't find the switch that was under the water or under the bridge thing in the first fucking area. I couldn't find that switch. And then I read somewhere in the guide, it was like, oh, there's a switch here. And I'm like, what? How would I have known that there was a switch there? And apparently, the game thought I was being smart. And I wasn't. Reveal your back to me. Reveal it! No! Stop! Stop trying to shoulder bash me. Backwards. You will stop one of these days, I swear. Destroy! I don't know about you, Yerb, but that ghost... I think, if you guys are into that, I don't know if you guys are into it, but that ghost had a nice butt. Just saying, viewer. I don't know about you. I don't know if you guys don't like ghosts. But that ghost had a nice butt. I don't know about Sai, though. Not that I'm particularly looking at her. She seems to be annoying. And there's another reason why I don't really like Skyward Sword. You guys know why. Because of the tutorials. Everywhere. I hate that. I hate tutorials everywhere in a game. Sometimes you need them, viewer. Sometimes you're just an idiot and you're just like, the game has to tell you, oh, you remember what you're doing, right? There you have this item that can go through dungeons. Bleh. That you never would have thought of. Shut up, game. We know your business. Just a manhole, I guess. Down to the subway mall.